Okay, hand up. I kind of forgot about this bracket, which is why we're about a week late on delivering the results. But fear not, we're here now, and as they say, better late than never. So let's just begin. First up, The Sopranos versus The Wire in the HBO bracket, and my first heartbreak of the round. The Wire moves on thanks to David St. Martin and Andrew Volpe.
Wood, concrete, steel to steel. She'll throw a fastener into anything. And for my money, she handles recoil better than the Simpson or the P3500. Now, you understand what I mean by recoil?
Yeah, the kickback. I wish.
That's right.
27 caliber, huh?
Yeah, not large ballistically, but for driving nails, it's enough. Any more than that, you'd add to the recoil.
Man, shit. I seen a tiny-ass 22 round nose drop a nigga plenty of days, man. Motherfuckers get up there, you like a pinball, whip your ass up. Big joints, though, big joints, man. Just break a bone, you just say, fuck it. I'm gonna go with this right here, man. How much I owe you?
$669 plus tax.
Now, I like The Wire, I do. But aside from the leftovers, which I knew really didn't have a shot at winning at all, The Sopranos is my favorite show of all time. Unfortunately, I was outvoted. The Wire's moving on. And who will they be facing in the Elite Eight? Game of Thrones. Perhaps it's the seeding or where the matchups ended up, but a terrible final season hasn't stopped things yet. Thrones moves on. Moving on with the streaming services now, Stranger Things versus Narcos, certainly different intended audiences for these two shows, but only one can advance, and it's the one seed, Stranger Things. Stranger Things advances to the Elite Eight.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, Nancy Wheeler, first semester senior year.
Oh my God. She's such a priss.
Turns out, not really.
Are you still in love with Nancy?
No.
Why not?
I think it's because I found someone who's a little bit better for me.
Squaring off against the top dog in the next round will either be Black Mirror or The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Well, I'm pleased to announce that The Marvelous Miss Maisel is moving on, and what a matchup that'll be. Stranger Things was the only unanimous decision in this top bracket, by the way. All the rest were sort of contested, but again, that's the way this thing's set up. 2 votes and you move on to the next round. So hey, let's just finish this thing out. Let's move on to the network sitcoms and the best of the rest brackets, starting with Community versus Modern Family, and I'm very excited to announce that Community is moving on.
Hello?
What is going on?
The paintball game was starting, and then the dean announced the prize. The prize. We turned on each other like animals.
What was the prize?
This is not over. This is still happening right now.
Oh, and I can announce this now because I'm almost done with it. I'll be doing a season-by-season sort of roadmap for which Community episodes are the best. Anyone new to the show who may be watching on Netflix for the first time, or old fans that just kind of want to debate whether you agree with my picks or not on the best episodes, I think this will be a fun series, maybe one that I do for other old favorite shows of mine, kind of perfect for the quarantine as well, and it's all spoiler-free, so you can check these out, before you actually watch the show. But moving on, we've got Community's opponent, either Seinfeld or Scrubs, and finally the miracle run of Scrubs has ended. Seinfeld is moving on with the second of only 2 clean sweeps in the Elite Eight.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I never do stuff like this.
Really? I give out my number to just about every customer who comes in here.
Really? You don't seem that desperate.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm a little disappointed. I kind of had my eye on Uncle Leo.
Well, I'll give you a call, and thanks for the fish. By the way, you know why fish are so thin?
Why?
They eat fish.
Community versus Seinfeld is a nightmare decision for me, by the way, but more on that next time. Jumping over to the best of the rest, we've got the highly anticipated matchup between Breaking Bad and Mad Men. I voted for Mad Men. David St. Martin voted for Breaking Bad. And Andrew Volpe was the tiebreaker, going with Breaking Bad, the king of AMC. The 1 seed advances, and with The Sopranos out this round, there's only 2 1 seeds left.
That's right. Now, say my name. Heisenberg. You're goddamn right.
And the killer matchup between cartoons, second round in a row that we've had this, The Simpsons versus Rick and Morty. The classic prevails again. The Simpsons moves on. It's now knocked off South Park and Rick and Morty back-to-back. Very impressive run from The Simpsons.
Relax, Simpson. I just brought you in here for a friendly hello. And goodbye. You're fired. But wait, perhaps I'm being too hasty. You are highly skilled at goofing off. Now don't worry, Homer. You're the kind of guy I could really dig. A grave for. Your indolence is inefficacious. Oh? That means you're terrible!
Mr. Burns, I think he's dead.
Oh dear. Send a ham to his widow.
Ham.
And there you have it. Our Elite Eight has been decided. The Wire versus Game of Thrones, Stranger Things versus Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Community versus Seinfeld, and Breaking Bad versus The Simpsons. We're down to some really close matchups now. So stay tuned for the next one when we finally bring this thing home. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you soon.